Well, many of you may have already returned some of those Christmas gifts that didn't fit or maybe you just didn't like, but there are also quite a few people who wanted to wait until the after the holiday return crowds died down a bit.
Oh yes, and we are asking this morning, with the pandemic going on as well, what are some changes that you need to be aware of? And what about if you need to send something back from an online purchase? We have Warren King with us this morning, who is the president of the Better Business Bureau Service, Western PA. He is here joining us live. Hey, Warren, Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year. Thanks for having me on.
Well, let's start with the in-store returns. If you want to go into the mall, into the store to return, what are some of the differences this year, and especially for those people who have waited this long?
Yeah, certainly what we've seen, with over $750 billion being spent on Christmas presents, and an estimated 2/3 of us are going to be returning those Christmas presents. We've seen a lot of changes because of the pandemic, because of the holiday season, that the retailers are making some adjustments for everyone. They're extending some periods of time. As an example, Amazon would normally have a 30-day return policy. Because of the pandemic and the holiday season, they've changed it to you have the opportunity to return up until January 31st.
So a little bit longer, extending that. Well, and I'm glad that you brought up Amazon, because that is a little bit different. I think a lot of people turn to online shopping, especially because of restrictions across the U.S. So if you need to make an online return, what do you need to know before you try and send something back?
Yeah, the most important thing is certainly check their websites about what their refund and exchange policy is. Is there a reshipping fee that you're going to be charged? Those are questions that you need to ask. But the most important thing is to understand the online store policy returns. There's no specific law that says it has to be an ABC return, that everybody has to have the same return policy and refund policy. Every store is usually, different from one another. And us as consumers just need to check what that return policy is.
Really good tips there. And Heather, it seems like scammers never take a day off. They're always lurking. Warren, what kind of return scams do people need to be on the lookout for, both in person and online too?
And most of the fraud that we see is actually against the businesses, where they estimate about $14 billion a year is lost because of fraud relating to scams. And again, those would be, fake receipts, merchandise that, that doesn't come from the store. But also at the same time, what we see as far as consumers are concerned is, phishing emails or text messages that you may receive that look like it's from, certain retail stores or individuals, talking about having returns, being made to those particular stores. You go and you click on a particular link, and then that link may, have malware or spyware on it that causes identity theft.
Warren, before we let you go, from what we've been able to tell so far, it seems like some of the bigger businesses have made making returns a little bit easier, even allowing some of the drive-up or pull-up drop-offs to make those exchanges. Are you hearing of any big complaints with returns?
Yeah, actually, it's pretty interesting. If you go and just Google 2020 holiday, refund policies, there are many websites that bring up information about changes. An example is, Best Buy. Typically, they have a 15-day return policy. What they've done is they've extended that to, January 16th. For any purchases that were made between October 13th and January 2nd. You have to also recognize that there may be electronics or other cell phone items that would be excluded. But the important thing is, again, check the return policy for the company by going to the website. If you don't have access to the website, certainly the receipt, may have the policy on it. You also want to, bring the receipts if you go in person to return any type of merchandise, make sure that you bring your ID. Nowadays, many of the retail stores will ask for identification, and again, return in those gifts in a timely fashion.
Great.
Warren, thanks so much for all of the helpful advice today.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you would like to watch this segment again or you want more information, we're going to have it for you at PittsburghTodayLive.com.